Hey guys, Adam Rose, Vice President and Senior Loan Officer for Western Ohio Mortgage here in Sydney, Ohio. Today's another Mortgage Guy podcast, and we're going to talk about a little bit about the shutdown and how that's impacting specifically USDA financing and a service that we have that some of you will be hearing from us about in certain counties. So let's just dive in here. So government shutdown has been going on, what? We're at 2 weeks, something like that. One of the issues that we're running into, there's some services that aren't available, specifically like if you're in a flood zone, National Flood Insurance Program, shut down, can't even get a new one. But the good news is almost all loan programs, they allow you to go private flood insurance anyways, so that shouldn't be the end of the world. But nonetheless, is impacted should you not be able to find a private flood insurer. NFIP is down right now. But USDA specifically, there's some other services out there they're causing some problems, but USDA is the biggest one. So USDA is the one loan program, again, is a zero money down program, federally backed, that they are still required to review the file and issue something called a conditional commitment for your funding or the insurance through USDA. So you can't close without it, right? There's nothing you can do. So we've experienced this before. I don't remember when the last time was, 2018, 2019. It went for a long time. And hopefully we don't run into that. But they're usually about, 3 or 4 days with a file. We actually have a couple over there that got uploaded right before the shutdown occurred, and we probably would have had the commitment if it just stayed open another day. But what it's doing is, due to the shutdown, furloughs are in place, right? Got no USDA staff. A lot of offices are shut down. And people think USDA is just agricultural, but the USDA lending piece totally shut down. So there's no new loan commitments. There's no guarantees being issued, nothing, which is creating quite a delay in closings and some other problems. Like, I don't even know. Honestly, I should have probably asked and double-checked this if we even have the ability to upload through their portal still during the shutdown. But, the thing is, when they open back up, it could take 2 weeks. It could take 2.5 weeks. I don't know how far behind they'll be once they open back up. Is it going to be fully staffed? That's one issue. So if you are buying a house right now, you're looking at USDA, that's one slight problem. Why this problem is so relevant right now isn't necessarily just the waiting, right? Which we can all buckle down and wait a little bit, unfortunately, is USDA announced that on November 4th, if you recall, I talked about housing ratio a while ago, how they went from 29% to 34%, which is fantastic. They're going back to 29%, and that's effective November 4th. I don't know if they will extend that date or not. So if you have a file sitting out there and your housing ratio is 32, 33, whatever it might be, and we don't get a commitment by November 4th, we may have a whole new set of problems here. So that's something that we've reached out to a couple people about, haven't heard back on how that's going to be treated because it's based off the commitment date. So people that qualify for certain amounts, this could cause a problem. It really could cause a problem. So if you're a lender out there, you're checking this out, just a reminder, qualifying your people off a 29% housing ratio right now. 29%, okay, not 34. And hopefully we can get the government open and get these USDA files that are over the 29% closed before November 4th. That way we can avoid the problem altogether. So just a heads up there, a couple of issues that we're running into. So let's talk about the quick service that we are opening up to some of our clients here. So what it is, and it's not going to help everybody. May not be beneficial to everybody. May not even apply to a lot of people. But what we're doing is we're taking all of our closed files that we have, and it's specific to certain counties right now, right? And it's all based around tax assessment. Okay, so we all love that, right? Of course, everybody's taxes went up exponentially over the last decade, especially since COVID occurred. And what we're doing is when the reassessment hits during the summer and goes into effect the following year, we have a nice little window in there, basically October till, February, something like that, to basically raise our hand and say, hey, I disagree with this. Let's fight it. So what's happening is, and I'm specifically focusing on Logan and Champaign counties in our market. Those are the two counties that got hit this year on the reassessment that will go into place next year. So what happens is, let's say your taxes went up by, $1,000 for the year. It's almost $100 a month, right? $1,000 for the entire year. We're going to get that assessment. If we disagree with the valuation that they put in place, We have a company that's going to fight it, okay, with the county. And there's no cost to you, the consumer. That's the great thing. All right, there's no cost at all. So if we can save you money, we're going to try. So if we target some of these homes with a tax assessment that went way too high, went overboard, and like the example is went up $1,000 for the year or something like that, it can be as low as $400, $300 a year. Nonetheless, we're going to fight it on your behalf. And how that company gets paid is they split the savings with you. So if it costs you $1,000 in taxes and we got it all the way back down, then you'll save $500 for that year, and then so will the company will get $500. Okay, it'll be a split. So again, we're not getting paid for it. It's a third-party service that we're going to try to provide, and we're going to plug in all the addresses. And if we get a good hit, we're going to call you, let you know about that service, and it's up to you if you want to go ahead and take advantage of it or not. But it's pretty cool. So as each county gets reassessed, because they're on a weird, I don't know, it's every 3 years basically, but it just depends on the area when it started and what kind of schedule they're on. We'll be placing, Miami County, Montgomery County, everybody as soon as possible, of course. So I'll be uploading all the lists, and we just got to wait for the assessments to hit, and then we can target those addresses in those counties and see if it makes sense for a borrower to take advantage of it. So hopefully we get some good hits, and well, hopefully not, right? Hopefully your taxes didn't go up that much to where we have to use this service, but nonetheless, if it did, we're going to find it, and we're going to try to fight it for you and try to save you some money. And that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed that information, guys. Remember, subscribe on YouTube. Check us out on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Catch you all next week.